Lev Aryeh is about taking young yeshiva bachrim, turning them into young men, bnei Torah, giving them a way of life.
They have a very unique way. Every person is taken for themselves, for who they are. They assess each person for what they are and they act accordingly.
The success of Lev Aryeh, I would say, lies with the kesher that the students share with the Rabbi.
Every single Rebbe here connects with the Bachrim. You can grow, and they look at you, they work with you as an individual.
Everybody gets together, it's a very warm yeshiva. The Rabbeim instill that.
Whatever you do in Lev Aryeh, you actually are living it, and you actually feel that, I'm doing it because I want to get closer to Hashem, and not just, because let's say I was just taught like that when I was younger.
Your whole attitude towards life changes. It's not just, how do I get the most fun out of life? It's how do I gain the most out of life?
It's yeshiva which can take upon any guy, work with what they have, and push them forward.
There's no politics, no cliques. Everybody's one big family. Everybody here for the purpose of learning, and everybody encourages everybody else to learn.
When you come out of here, you grow up more, whether it be in learning or in personality. You're a better person, you're a better friend, you learn to deal with people.
If I was to learn one-on-one with him, it's you couldn't ask for anything better. I wouldn't be anywhere I'm holding today if it wasn't for him or Rabbi Lopen or Rapport.
My name is Shneur Chidakel. I'm the neighborhood handyman in Neve Yaakov, Yerushalayim. Every year, you can see the difference from the first year guys to the second to the third. There's a big change. You can see how the guys grow and they mature.
When you take a step back and you look at yourself and see where you were before the year started, and as the year is ending, and you see the leaps and bounds that you took, although you only took it tiny step by tiny step, you realize that they were right when they said you can.
I've been here for about 3 years here, and I can't even compare the day that I walked in to the day that I'm gonna one day leave here. It's like black and white. It's a whole different world.
The point of Lev Aryeh is to grow. They don't push you beyond your points. They show you the way, they show your abilities, and you maximize it through the help of Rabbi.
Therefore, you have the best products coming out of Lev Aryeh.
I think that the most frequently asked question by mechanchim, parents of prospective talmidim themselves, is what exactly are you trying to achieve in the yeshiva with the Talmud, and what exactly have you achieved? All the Talmidim who come into the yeshiva have potential. That's what we see in them. We see in them the potential. It's possible, in fact it's probable, that the potential hasn't been realized in the past. Through the elementary school stage, through the high school stage, they didn't have the environment, the encouragement, whatever it may be, to utilize that potential. And then, within the framework of the yeshiva and what the yeshiva has to offer, we somehow are able to create this environment which allows the individual to realize his potential, to bring the potential out, the reaching out which takes place on the part of the Talmud. And as the years go by, and as one sees the alumni in their everyday life, what one sees is that the reality is that each and every one of them has realized their potential. Be it in the field of learning, those who are still sitting and learning, those who are steiging in Peilulim, or those who took a different route, went into business, and are kiveitim l'Torah, and are successful in the business that they're in, and Eisek b'tzorchi tzibur, and balabatim chshuvim in the communities that they are. Each and every individual who went through the yeshiva has somehow managed to realize their potential, that which they had within their capacity and their ability to do. That's what we were trying to achieve, and that's what, Baruch Hashem, we have achieved.
The Mishnah in Ovos says, Aseh lecha rav uknei lecha chaveh. The Meforshim explain, Aseh lecha rav that's the Rosh Yeshiva. K'nei lecha chaver, that's the mashgiach. From a mashgiach's point of view, the yeshiva's idea of a k'nei lecha chaver is like Rabbi Yoni explains. K'nei lecha chaver means for Torah, for mitzvahs, and for somebody who you can speak to when you have a problem, when you need an eitzah. The yeshiva's aim is not only while in the yeshiva, it's aseh lecha rav u'knei lecha chava, but the knei lecha chava stays lifelong, all the way through life, whether it's a Torah, whether it's mitzvahs, or whether it's just picking up the phone and asking a rabbi an eitzah, whether it's business, whether it's Torah, whether it's mitzvahs, whether it's chinuch, whatever it is, a shidduch. That is the idea the yeshiva tries to instill. B'shas when a bocha is going through, during the time of that he's going through the yeshiva system, we try and instill uknei lecha chava. Knei means a kinyan, that it should stay with him forever.
The most important thing I think that Lev Aryeh has given over to the Bochurim is to impart to the Bochurim and implant in them the idea that Torah is the Iker, and that our whole lives, no matter what we do, have to be led by Torah. And everything we do, we have to think before we do it as to what the Rebbeinu Shalom wants from us. And I really think that we've been successful in doing that and literally changing these Bochurim around. Not just in terms of mitzvahs maisius, that the physical way a person looks and the way he acts, the way he dresses, but hashkafically inside, the way he thinks.
My name is Rabbi Chaim Goldsmith. I live in Yerushalayim with my wife and 3 kids, and I teach in the Yeshiva Netzach, which is for from kids that went off the derech. How I got here was all because of Lev Aryeh.
When I was in 12th grade and Rabbi Lopi and Rabbi Rapport came to yeshiva, I took many different interviews in many different yeshivas, but there was something that just drew me towards them.
First experience was Rabbi Lopi came in and introduced me to the yeshiva, and we sat approximately 5 hours that night in his apartment till 5 o'clock in the morning, and we spoke.
That appointment impressed me tremendously. It was for the first time that you feel that you're connecting, that somebody was relating to you and connecting to you on your level of wherever you're holding it.
In 1986, I came to Eretz Yisrael for the summer. First moment I met Rabbi Lapian, it was mind-boggling, to be quite honest with you. It was just, I've never met anybody who was just so understanding to worldly issues, at the same time a mashgiach in yeshiva.
The whole atmosphere of the place at first got me nervous, but then as we blended in, it was the most Hamish place in the world.
It's an environment where you feel that the people that you're dealing with really care about you, and they're constantly on your level. They show you that there's room to grow, and they provide the necessary tools to help you grow.
The Rabbi and Lev Aryeh don't preach it to you. They don't shove it down your throat. Rather, they provide you with the correct framework and guidance to help you realize it on your own, so that it becomes yours and you own it and you use it for your entire life.
I realized it was all for my benefit because it taught me how to learn and how to think for myself, not just being a tape recorder.
Every step of the road, there was somebody there who had all the time in the day for you in that step.
Rabbi Rottenberg, he's a wonderful person, and he's somebody who you can hound, and somebody you can drill, and someone who has a world of knowledge.
It was Rabbi Rapport shir, which is more of a shir, and it was in higher standards of learning. And
from Rav Ivelson we learned how you got to be straight, learning, and through that you'll come to be a mensch.
Along the way, Rabbi Lopian always holding your hand, pulling you to the next step, always having all the time in the world to talk to you, and each and every level could communicate with you on that level and pull you higher and higher.
It's amazing coming from Rabbi Rapport, Rabbi Lapian, Rabbi Feivelson, and Rabbi Rottenberg. These are all individuals which each one has their unique talents, which they give over to the Bochurim, and there's no boundaries.
It gave me the springboard to be able to come through the years.
They create a eternal bond with each bacher that goes to the yeshiva.
They are the most phenomenal people. The hashkafa, the warmth, the learning. It's a family. Yeshivas Lev Aryeh is a family.
Who I am today and how I act and how I live continues to be a result of what I made my own at Lev Aryeh.
The relationships that I formed in yeshiva are lifelong relationships.
When I came back from Lev Aryeh, I opened a roofing company together with my brother, who is also a Lev Aryeh alumni. I feel, with my experiences today in business, personal life, hashkafa, anything that I need, I feel that I can count on the Rabbeim that I had in Lev Aryeh to guide me through anything that I need in life today.
I met with Rabbi Lapyan at about 9 o'clock at night, and we finished our meeting at about 6 o'clock in the morning. And at the end of the evening, I concluded that I'd take my parnasa in the real estate development business. And Baruch Hashem, today it's been close to 9 years. Day to day, I build homes for a living, and that's my parnasa. But what's most important to me is that which I've gained in yeshiva and that which I can utilize day to day.
I cannot express my gratitude that I have to Lev Aryeh, to all the Rabbeim.
You might stop going to this yeshiva, but this yeshiva will never stop going in you.
All the things I learned from Lev Aryeh will all carry on now, and I'm much indebted to Lev Aryeh for that.
It doesn't stop once your plane lands when you come back home. You go away knowing exactly how you're going to live your life as a Torah Jew within the world at large.
And making a Kiddush Hashem, my both personal and business relationships, is something where I can say that yeshiva has definitely guided me and helped me build on that foundation that I needed to deal with the business world.
At this point, I wish the yeshiva much hatzlacha in the future with any bachrim, with all bachrim that come through the yeshiva, and they should all feel the same connection that I feel to the yeshiva at this time 7 years later.
Rossi al tishko u mitzvoi sa